Hi guys, Veggie Gamer back, and we're back to doing it's another tweet reaction, guys. Luckily enough, I've just got the notification on my phone saying that Angel Dust's new design has been posted. I have not seen it yet, guys, and so this is a fresh reaction to the new Angel Dust design. I'm gonna put my money on the fact that very little is different. If I'm gonna predict anything, maybe his black eye with the red is different. Now I don't know. Very excited, so we're going to check this out as a live reaction. But after Alice's reveal that we saw last time, I think that if the changes are going to be quite subtle. I do think if anyone's going to be quite different, I think that Veggie might be quite different. I'm actually really looking forward to seeing her next. And I'd imagine it will be her next month, because these are coming out monthly. And this one barely got out in time, guys. And so, very excited. Angel Dust's new design. If you're new, please subscribe, guys. I will be reacting to all the Hazbin Hotel episodes when they come out. Obviously, we've been reacting to Hell of a Boss and so on. And so we cover a lot of that on the channel. But Angel Dust's new design. Let's find out. Let's find out. Hopefully, it will appear straight away because I'm going to be switching over to my Twitter page now. And there it is. And okay. Interesting. I can't see much different. I think the eyes might be a little bit different. We gotta get a comparison picture up, guys. But first things first, not much has changed. He's still looking great. Still has the golden tooth. The black eye with the red is still there. His other eye, was that usually red as well? I think it probably was. Let's see if there's a reference picture I can have a look at here. There isn't. Okay, we need to get a reference picture up straight away. But first of all, he looks great as always. Let's compare. Okay, so looking at images that we've had of Angel Dust so far, I think the same story as last time. Well, first of all, his gloves are a lot longer. They're also only on the top two arms. I don't know if that's going to be a thing or it's just for this one pose here. But I think that the story of it is that it's slightly simpler. I think that the outfit has less lines going on. Obviously, for animation purposes, you do want the designs of characters to be a little bit more simpler, because obviously then it's a heck of a lot more easier to animate. The eyes are different. It's actually the other eye, though, the cream with the red. In the original design did have a black pupil in it, but this is much akin to Charlie's redesign, where her eyes are just red now. Let's go over to see Charlie's. Well, her eyes are completely red. They were black in the original, well, not the original design, but the pilot design. Here, Angel Dust has lost the black iris and it's just red. It looks great, guys. It's obviously going to be in keeping with the rest of the characters. I think at this point, now that we've got Charlie and Angel Dust with this pink eye, not like that, it means that this is going to be a trend across most of the characters. Obviously, you can't do that with Alistair because he does have the black white of the eye, which doesn't make any sense. But yeah, they've gotten rid of the pupil now. I think that's with other characters. I think Veggie's probably going to have very similar pink irises. Yes, minus the pupil. The dots on his head do seem to be different, but that might just be this angle because it's such a slightly quirky angle. But he should, no, he should. In the pilot, he had spots towards the back of the head as well. I'd imagine the ones on the back of the head are still going to be there because in the pilot they look like a smiley face, which obviously Angel Dust, the back of his head, smiley face. I ain't going to explain it, but it's obviously a bit of a rude joke. Let's move on. The gloves are a big difference. The jacket being predominantly pink, I'm pretty sure that the jacket is usually predominantly white. So it looks like that's been switched around a bit. The thigh-high boots are still the same, the skirts. It's really the jacket, the lapels, is that the right term? I think I got that wrong with Alistair, but the lapels on the jacket are now red where they, oh no, they were, no, they're now black. They used to be red. Which is similar to Angel Dust's, Alistair's redesign where the lapel changed. If that's the wrong term, I do apologise. But it does seem like the bow is a slightly simpler design. It's not a butterfly anymore. Before it was like a butterfly design like Alistair's is here. Now it's a lot more rounded. Maybe they brought his bust size in. The bust size is always a strange thing when it comes to Angel Dust, guys. I swear it does fluctuate with how large it is, but it doesn't look like it's been brought in a bit. He may be a bit shorter or smaller now. It's hard to obviously say when he's not like next to another character. I don't know where this is. This doesn't appear to be a Hazbin Hotel. It could be Val's place, or maybe it could be a set for a movie that Angel Dust is doing. But yeah, the gold tooth is there. I'm not seeing much difference. Like I say, the lower gloves not being there could be his new design, or he's just not wearing them in this image. But yeah, the gloves used to cut off here, and now cutting off right here and have a white design at the top of it as well. All in all, guys, not much difference. I think it is a simple design, and I think that is for animation purposes, which makes complete sense. I don't know. Yeah, I'll say it. I feel like the animation in the pilot is going to be better than the animation that we get in the show, just because that animation in the pilot, guys, is so freaking smooth and so good and so detailed. We'll probably be waiting a few centuries per episode to come out, if you know what I mean. I was being sarcastic, obviously, but I do think that not the moral, but the idea here is to streamline the characters a bit, and they have changed Angel Dust's hair a little bit. It's like a couple of less floofs at the back. What is going on here? This part here, can you see my mouse? You can. I'm guessing that's just a part of his hair that's... It doesn't seem to be represented in any... no, it is there. It is there. Yeah, it's just like a part of his, you know, hair coming going off in the background. But Angel Dust looks great, very in keeping with the other two, particularly with Charlie. Angel Dust, Alistair really didn't have much changing. Angel Dust is more different than he was in the pilot, and I do feel like it really is very in keeping with Charlie's design. And so I'm all for it. Like I say, I feel like Veggie is probably going to be the character that's going to be the most different. I can't wait to see it, guys. I am a big Veggie fan. I'm always after more content regarding Veggie, because I do feel like she's, in the pilot, one of, like the most high profile spectator character, where she's reacting to everyone else, but we don't get much of her, if you know what I mean. So I'm expecting Veggie next. Let me know who you think is going to be next, but Veggie is who I'm putting my money on. And who do you think is going to be the most different, guys? I do feel like we're going to be getting a lot more of these. I don't think it's going to be Charlie, Alistair, Angel Dust episode 1 releases. I think we're going to be we're getting Husk, we're getting Veggie, Nifty, I would like to see. I don't know if we're going to be getting Katie Killjoy and Tom Trench at the same time. I'd imagine it would be if we get either of them. Would love some Serpentius, of course. Serpentius is my favourite character, guys. I have ranked the characters if you want to see what order I rank the characters from the pilot. It's actually a top 10 as well, as I remember. But yes, all in all, great design. The choker is still there. The thing is with these videos, guys, is that I always miss stuff. He does seem a lot more pink, but maybe that is just the light, because the lighting in here is not completely natural. So his gloves did used to be red. Charlie's eye is red there. So I'm wondering if it's just the lighting here. I'm wondering if the gloves are actually still red, and the eyes are potentially still red as well, and it's just the lighting, because obviously we have some lighting shenanigans going on with Alistair's design here. It's hard to tell, especially with all these lights in the background and so on, but it's very possible that the eyes on his tongue is red though, so it is still possible that the eyes and the gloves are actually solid red. It's just the lighting in this image, but either way, I'm happy, guys. Not much changing. I think I've covered the major changes. If you see anything else, please do let me know, guys. You know what I'm like, I always miss really important information. But all in all, Angel Dust has dropped, and I think that we're all going to be happy. I feel like we're all going to be happy with this 2022 design, I guess is the best way of putting it, because new design, a few things have been changed out, but all in all, it's still our Angel Dust, and that's the main thing, guys. I feel like now we've got Alistair and Angel Dust out the way. they could possibly be a little bit more experimental with the future characters. Like I say, I feel like Veggie's probably going to be the most different. Maybe Nifty's going to be the most different. We shall find out, guys. But I do feel like the story so far is streamlined the design, so it's going to be easier to animate. That's just my opinion. That's what my prediction is of why they've done it like this. And quite frankly, I'm all up for it. I think they all have looked fantastic so far. Bring on next month's, and yes, looking forward to it, guys. I'll bring you any other Hell of a Boss news or Hazbin Hotel news as it comes out. But until then, guys, please like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'm Veggie Gamer, and it says copyright 2021 at the bottom. Interesting. Please like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'm Veggie Gamer, and I'll see you next time.